In the past, installing and configuring Workflow Manager for SharePoint Server 2013, 2016, or 2019 was straightforward, thanks to Microsoft's Web Platform Installer. Unfortunately, Microsoft has now discontinued the Web Platform Installer, which means the easy one-click installation is no longer available. In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of manually installing and configuring Workflow Manager so you can get it up and running smoothly without the old tool. To install the Workflow Manager manually, we need three components: Microsoft Service Fabric, SharePoint Workflow Manager, and SharePoint Workflow Manager Client. First of all, we need to install Microsoft Service Fabric. It is not straightforward installation. We need to use PowerShell, run as administrator. Navigate to the installation files directory. This is the component to install. Accept user license agreement type. In next step, we need to install web server roles. Open Server Manager. Add roles and features. Here select the web servers. Add features. Make sure that you have selected the .NET Framework 4.7 or above and ASP.NET 4.7. We need to select the role service from this section. In the security section, select Windows Authentication. Under the Application Development section, select .NET Extensibility 4.7 and ASP.NET 4.7, and extensions and filters will be automatically selected. Web server is successfully installed. Let's go to iNet MGR. Sites. There is default only site, no Workflow Manager site. In next step, we need to install Workflow Manager Client. When installing this component, there is no GUI to verify the installation. We need to check in Program and Features. Microsoft Service Fabric and SharePoint Workflow Manager Client are installed. Now we need to install Workflow Manager. Same again, let's check in the Program and Features. There is Workflow Manager installed. In the Start menu, we can see the Workflow Manager components and run Workflow Manager configuration. There are three options to configure it. The first is with default settings, where we don't get more options to define our requirement. The third option is for joining an existing Workflow Manager farm if you've already configured one. I will continue with second option, which is to configure it with custom settings. Provide the database server name here and test connection. It will create workflow database in database server. In this demo, I have configured 4 servers. First is the DC or Active Directory Domain Controller. Second is database server. Third is SharePoint. And fourth and last is workflow. Provide the database server name here and test connection. It will create workflow database in database server and the test connection must pass. In this section, provide the database admin username and password. Certificates are key parts of Workflow Manager setup. If you select the auto generate, need to create password as private key. If you uncheck, need to provide certificate manually. One option is to create self-signed certificate in web server OS using server certificates. And validity is 1 year. From here you can browse the certificate which is created in web server. I have got a lot of feedback regarding certificate for Workflow Manager. Auto generate certificate validity is 1 year. We need to replace this certificate every year before expiring it. You can find the methods to replace on the Microsoft site, but it is not straightforward and time consuming. There are few options to provide or install more than 1 year certificate validity. Buy the certificate or create own certificate. In this demo, I will create a certificate for Workflow Manager which is more than 1 year validity. You can create that certificate using Active Directory Certificate Authority. First, we need to check the certificate authority validity period. I have validity up to 2045, which is 20 years from now. Remember that we cannot exceed the certificate validity period more than certificate authority validity. After verifying the certificate authority validity period, we need to make some changes in registry too. Go to the HKey local machine system, current control set, services and certificate service. Find the configuration under the certificate service. In configuration, you will find your certificate service node. Select that one and find the validity period and validity period units. Validity period must be in years. Modify the validity period units. By default, it is 2 years. Select decimal and set to your required years. And again, remember that the more years than certificate authority will not work. I will set to 10 years for this demo. Go to Services and restart the Active Directory Certificate service. Back to the certificate services. Right-click on Certificate Templates and select Manage. It will open the Certificate Templates console. We will create a duplicate certificate template from Web Server template. In General section, provide the template display name. I will use 10 years template. Validity period is 10 years. In security section, make sure that the authenticated users have at least enroll permission and admin user have full control. The 10-year certificate template is now created. From this created template, we will create the certificate for Workflow Manager. Duplicate the 10 years template and create Workflow Certificate template. The validity period will be automatically set to 10 years. We now need to issue this template in Certificate Authority. New Certificate Template to issue and select the created template. Now we need to access Management Console to create the certificate. File, Add or remove snap-ins. Select the certificates, Add, Computer account, Local computer. Under Personal, select Certificates, All tasks, Request new certificate, Active Directory enrollment policy. We need to provide the missing information. Type is common name. Value is workflow. Board admin, local. In general, provide a friendly name to help find certificate later. In private key section, select Make private key exportable. Select the workflow certificate and click Enroll. Now you can see the expiration date, which is 10 years from now. We need to export this certificate to install in Workflow Manager system. Select Yes, export the private key. Later, when we import this certificate in the web server of Workflow, we need to provide the password. If you want define specific users or groups to use this certificate, you can define here. I will continue with password only. Provide the location to save. It will saved as px. Copy this certificate to the Workflow Managed system. Back to AS Manager. Removing the previous created 1-year validity certificate and import newly created 10 years validation certificate. Enter the password which is created while exporting this certificate. Certificate is imported and expiration date is 2035. Select Allow Workflow Manager over HTTP on this computer. Now there is an error on this certificate. Click it to view the error or issue. The issue is that it's imported but not installed as trusted certificate on the system. Certificate is installed as trusted certificate. Here also we need to provide the database server or host name. I am using the same service account. If you like, you can create another service account and provide here. This is the configuration summary which is going to install for Workflow Manager. It will take some time depending on your resources. Workflow Manager installation finished successfully. Workflow management site is created. There are two ports from where we can access. HTTPS port is 12290 and HTTP port is 12291. Now let's check the status of Workflow Manager using PowerShell. Get workflows WF farm status. Service back end and service front end is running. Use another command to check service bus. Get SP farm status. All service bus is running. In next step, we will connect or integrate the SharePoint with Workflow Manager. This is SharePoint server. Let's access the central admin. In the application management, manage service application. Here should be one workflow management service. It isn't here. When we integrate the workflow manager, the service will be create here. Now we need to access the one site of SharePoint. This is SharePoint site. Select any document, library or list. Settings, then library settings. Workflow settings. Here should be Workflow 2013 Workflow template. Before joining SharePoint to Workflow Manager, we need to install Workflow Manager client on the SharePoint server. If you have multiple SharePoint servers, install this client on all of them. Let's check in the program and feature for installation of client. The client is installed. Now we need to run the PowerShell command. Open SharePoint Management Shell as administrator. Register SP Workflow. SP sites, SharePoint sites. Provide one SharePoint site. Workflow host URI, workflow system host name and HTTP port. Allow over HTTP. Command is successfully executed. There are no warning and error. Let's go back to the central admin application service and check the workflow service. Workflow server is created and it is connected. Let's go the site's library settings. Refresh the page. Yes, there is SharePoint 2013 workflow template. We have successfully installed the workflow manager without using Microsoft Web Plate from installer. This demo is created in SharePoint 2019 and Server 2019. The same process works for SharePoint 2013 and 16 as well. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question regarding this topic, please let me know in comment section. Your likes, subscribes and shares mean the world to me. Thank you.